Welcome, slot car racing fans around the world. Today, Ice Stingery Johnny, I'm going to talk to you about something that might apply to you even if you don't like little cars like this little coupe. I'm going to show you a few things. Now, I've already put a piece of tape here because I was having problems getting it right. But basically what I want to do is I want to fill in this area. And maybe you, like I said, maybe you don't have a coupe, maybe you don't like coupes, maybe you know you have totally different cars, like for instance this car. Maybe you like Can-Am style cars. So this wing was basically broken off where you couldn't even see the back part of it. It broke off right flush even with the rest of the wing here. That whole part was gone. And I rebuilt it. I reconstructed it, and I'm going to show you how you can fill in bodies and fix wings like this. This is a little bit not quite entry level. That took me some skill and practice. But my point is, maybe you don't like coupes like this. It doesn't matter. It's not about that. Maybe you have a hole in the side of your car and you just want to fill it in. Now, what I want to do is I want to make it look like this. I want to get rid of that. See how this one comes straight down, and this one has a little area taken out of it. So we're going to fix that, and I'm going to show you how to do that. I already took the body off. And I put it's just a clear piece of tape. I just put a clear piece of tape right in there, and I'm going to show you how we're going to do this. Now I want it to fit. I want like when I put the material in there, I want to make sure that this body is still going to fit on the chassis. So here's what we're going to do today. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take some super glue. And by the way, these little ends, these little tips for your super glue are awesome. But hold on, I'm just trying to get some glue. The glue's coming down very slowly. I don't know why it's coming down quite that slowly, but it is. Come on, I'm squeezing the bottle. Okay. So we're going to get some super glue right in that area that we want to fill. Okay. By the way, this is really hard to do on camera. I'm behind the camera, and this is not exactly entry-level stuff either. All right, and what you want to do is you want to get some baking soda. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little pinch of baking soda, and I'm going to actually just drip it right on there. Okay. Okay. Now, here's what we got so far. I think you probably get the idea of where we're going to this. Now I'm going to put a little more super glue on there. And let me tell you something. This is really strong when you're done with it. How come my super glue won't? Well, hold on. Here. Let's try something. Let's try something here. I don't know. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. So just fill in that area again. And, just to make it easier for you to see, I'm not even going to do it over the box. I'm just going to do it. You could put down a paper plate or something if you wanted. Tap it down. Okay. All right. So, see what we're doing there? We're actually filling it in with the baking soda and the super glue. I think that the 2 layers there are going to be enough. I'm just going to coat this one more time with super glue. You know what? I'll put a little more powder on there. Baking soda. Okay. Now that dries almost instantly. Okay. And this is what we have so far. Now, Watch this. Watch this. I take that off. Watch how easily this tape peels right off of here. There it goes. So now we know it's going to fit. We know it's actually, you know what? It's a little wet on the back. I'm going to put a little bit of baking powder, baking soda on there. And I'll show you something else. This stuff is kind of not fully hardened yet. So you can just cut it right off. Look at that. And then you can go, okay. And there it is. There it is. Look at that. It is filled in. It's not fully cured yet. It takes a little while. And what's going to happen, you know what? I'm going to go put one more dab of super glue on there. You know, you just want to fill it in and make sure that all the baking soda has super glue on it. What I will do later is I will go and I will file this a little bit and get it a little smoother. I will actually also file it this way. And the whole idea, again, is to get it to look like this. Okay? And nice and smooth. And I've been running this car forever. I mean, it's absolutely amazing how strong this stuff is. Now, have I ever done it and it came off? Yeah. But I'll tell you something about that. When it does come off, it tends to do it right away. Like if this was going to come loose, you know, I could wiggle it a little bit and it would snap off and I'd have to redo it. But usually once it's solid, once you let that cure like that, that's rock hard. It's I'll tell you what, you got to realize it's a very thin area, very thin piece of plastic. But it's very, very strong afterwards. And like I said, this could apply to anything. Like I said, even like this wing. Look at this wing that I fixed. I mean, you can do almost anything with this. If you're talented enough to use the baking soda and the super glue, you can do this. So like I said, what I'll do is, you know, I will take some either a small file or some sandpaper and I'll sand that down flat, and then I'll just clean up this edge a little bit and make it a little better, and then you can primer and paint it. And you can do this with anything. I have cars that were just totally not what I wanted them to be, and I just took the super glue and the baking soda and filled it in. I think you'll be surprised. If you actually attempt to do something like this, you're going to be so surprised how strong that bond is. You're gonna be like, because you're probably thinking right now, that'll never stay on there. Yeah, it will. It will. So, anyways, please like and subscribe to the channel today, because I bet this really helped you. I hope it helped you. That's what this is all about, is trying to help you guys out. Oh, and like I said, see, watch this fitment here. I know I made my car a little dirty, but see now, that's why I did it on the chassis, to make sure that we knew that it was going to fit. And of course, I have to do the other side too, but I'm not going to do that on video. I'm going to do that later on. But that's it, people. That's what you do. Go do it. Go do it. And then when you do it, come back and tell me that you did it, and tell me in the comments that you really liked what I showed you. Anyways, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.